Hey, Festies, Sunny here, and welcome to the 6th episode of Festies. This is the final episode in our series where we reminisce about the festivals we've been to together. So far, Vanessa and I have shared our experiences from Bottle Rock, Outside Lands, Life is Beautiful, Air and Style, the Russian River Jazz and Blues Festival, and Treasure Island. To wrap things up, we're diving into our adventures at Coachella and Bonnaroo. Enjoy!
Music, festivals, friendship, festies.
Coachella, take it away.
Coachella was the next one we went to together. That was in 2018. Tiny bit of history on Coachella. The first one was in 1999 at the same place it is now. And apparently it was only supposed to be like a one-time thing, but it did so well that they started doing it every year. And it started as an alternative rock indie music. Is what it started as, with interactive art installations and all that fun jazz. Today's Coachella, much different.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's original Coachella goers that are like, it sucks now. But it's gotten very heavy into EDM nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows Coachella. I feel like if you say like a music festival, the first one people say is Coachella.
For better or for worse.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with it being in Los Angeles and all the celebs go.
Yeah.
It's very mainstream is what it.
Yeah. So it's become this music festival / fashion show. That's like the one festival where like I stress out more about what I have to wear. Outside Lands, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like my priority at Outside Lands is to just be comfortable.
Right.
But like when you go to Coachella, you like have to put a little bit more thought into your outfits. I mean, you don't have to, but people do.
Yeah, that is heightened for weekend one. Coachella does 2 weekends. Have you ever gone on weekend 2?
No.
So I only worked weekend 2 and didn't actually go, but the vibe is so different.
Is it?
It's
I've
not
always
like
wanted
that
to go.
at all.
I've always wanted to go weekend too.
I always tell people to go to weekend 2, but weekend 1 is where all the acts bring guests usually.
And the most celebrities go. The most celebrities attend.
Yeah, Justin
Weekend
Bieber
one.
is walking like right next to me.
Oh my god, that was one of my memories.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Segue.
No, it's okay. You can start.
Your favorite memory was Justin Bieber?
No, it wasn't my favorite memory, but it was I just wrote it down. I wrote a bunch of things down, but
Okay.
it's just like
Go through them.
most memorable, I think. Well, I don't know. That's hard. I've been to 4 Coachellas, and Coachella used to be my favorite festival.
Yeah.
Just because of the camping aspect of it and like the people that we would go with. I haven't been in years, but I feel like it's like really crowded now, and as I get older I like that less and less.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still really freaking fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get over all the people and how long it takes to get from stage to stage. But anyways, going back to Justin Bieber, it wasn't the fact that we saw Justin Bieber and we were so close to him. It was the fact that we saw him at Los Angeles Azules.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Right.
I also remember seeing Jake Paul right next to us at Post Malone, and the crowd just booed the shit out of him, and it was just so funny. They were like booing him out of that area. But anyways.
Oh, man.
And I do have a favorite memory at Coachella, and at one point we'll talk about this, but I'm just going to say Straw Girl 2019 was my absolute favorite.
Straw Girl was born.
That's when Straw Girl was born. We'll get into that later, but just a little cliffhanger for everyone.
Yeah, I wasn't at that Coachella, but I feel like I still had an influence on Straw Girl from afar.
Yeah, for sure.
Straw Girl also made an appearance at EDC too.
That's true.
You're really not going to say anything about Straw Girl?
Okay,
No?
Straw Girl 2019 was the day that I'm Vanessa, found self-love through some dancing papers. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Dancing papers.
You see some dancing papers?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And while she's at the festival, she's like texting me about how awesome of a time she's having. And I advised her to just find some kind of object and have that ground her, and she was like, I don't need that. And then she's like, oh wait, I've been holding on to this straw, like a blow up
Inflatable.
thank
straw,
you.
yeah.
Straw, huge straw,
Huge inflatable
She's
straw.
like, oh wait, I've been holding on to this straw. Someone offered her how much?
$200.
I was gonna say 200, yeah, and she said no.
Someone offered me $200 for this straw, and I was like, no, go away.
So I'm worth more than $200.
You can't buy me.
Yeah,
I mean, my straw.
basically. Yeah, so you've been 4 times, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been once. Well, I've been once, and then in 2018, which was the year Beyonce headlined, and then I worked at Coachella with friends of Vanessa in resources. That was in 20. I have no idea what year that was.
2021,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
What year did my
You were
grandma
there.
die?
2022.
Okay, 2022.
That was 2020. Your grandma died in 2022.
Yeah. Why do you know?
I know because that was this. Your grandma died the same day that Ed's grandma
Yeah.
died.
You wouldn't shut up about it.
Okay, so
Sorry.
2022.
I thought that was like 2 months ago. I thought you were over that by now. I was
No.
quoting The Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that movie.
I thought you were over that. Yeah, so, okay, 2022 is the consensus. So, yeah, I worked at 2022 and got a whole different angle of it. I'm sure we'll have an episode on that later. But as far as 2018, I went to Coachella because Jamiroquai was playing. And Jamiroquai is a band that never plays in the States. And the fact that they were playing there, I was like, okay, now's my chance. So Vanessa had an extra ticket. I took it and got to see Jamiroquai, and it was definitely the best set of the whole weekend. They brought out Snoop Dogg, which was amazing. Vanessa wasn't there at the beginning, and I was texting her, like, you're making a mistake. Come over here. Like, this is so awesome.
I don't remember where I was, but I caught the
The
end of it.
weekend.
Oh, yeah. We left the weekend early because we didn't like it, so we met up with you.
Yeah.
We saw like the last song, but
You know what? And then fast forward, I made the same mistake as you, and I was like, I'll see the weekend and just see what it's about. So I took the long way around outside lands to see the weekend, and then got to Beck and was blown away by Beck and realized we made a huge mistake. So I didn't learn from your mistake, and I went and did the same thing.
wait, I don't get it. You saw?
I missed some of Beck to check out the weekend,
Oh.
and was like, this is too slow.
Yeah, he was way more slow. Than
And
I thought
then
he'd be.
went to Beck, and it was incredible, and I got mad at myself. Anyways,
missed the first
back to Coachella. So Jamiroquai was amazing, and a few weeks before that, they announced, like, all right, we're going to do one more date in the States. We're going to play San Francisco. I was like, I already bought a ticket to go all the way to Indio
Yeah.
to go see, which is like 8 hours from the Bay Area, to go see Jamiroquai, and now they're going to play down the street. But it was so good. I was like, Clark, you have to go see Jamiroquai. So the day after Coachella, we went to Jamiroquai. I made us go sit down because I was so
in
tired.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Bill Graham.
Yeah, I was so
Nice.
tired from the festival, but like it was packed
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
it was definitely
Bet.
sold out for sure.
I was like, where did all these cult Jamiroquai fans come from?
For those people that don't know who Jamiroquai is, think of the Napoleon Dynamite song.
Oh, right, the
At the
dance
end.
scene.
The dance scene, that's Jamiroquai. I didn't know who they were.
but dance.
Yeah, I had no idea who they were, but they were freaking awesome and
And you
funky.
think it's LaFonda's cousin, but it's not. It's not LaFonda's cousin. It's some
LaFonda.
white, pasty British guy who's a great singer.
Yeah.
And I just want to put in my other memory that I don't know if it's a good or bad memory, but I was struggling with really bad asthma because of the dust there. And during Beyonce, it got like really bad. And I was like, you know what, guys, I got to go. Can't hang. So I went to the tent and was like laying down on my back by myself, hitting my inhaler. And I could hear Beyonce from afar. And I was actually kind of enjoying it that I could hear her like in the distance and not surrounded by like the swarm. Because usually they have 2 headliners going at once to like split the crowd. But for Beyonce, they had nobody going at the same. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
They had no one else going. And I was like, that's super dangerous to have.
They had one tiny person in a like stage in the back that like obviously
Nobody knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, this is going to be a shit show. So yeah, I went to the tent and was just having an asthma attack by myself. In the tent. That's my favorite memory.
Okay, that's a wrap on Coachella. Next. So the first Bonnaroo was in 2002 with 70,000 attendees. And it got its name from the 1974 album. Oh, shit. How do you say that word? Decisively?
Clark?
Decisively Bonnaroo?
With your glasses.
Nerd. Let me put it into Google and see how it
Decisively?
see how it says it out loud.
Decisively?
What about it?
Decisively?
Desitively.
Decidedly.
Maybe it's decisively. Anyways, it's a Dr. John album. It's who's a New Orleans pianist.
I think he just
And apparently
Desitively.
Bonnaroo means it's Creole slang for a really good time or having a good time or best on the streets.
Yeah, sounds about right.
We're having a good time for sure. So yeah, that's all the history I have on that. Best memory, Sunny. Wait, we should just talk about your whole ordeal with Bonnaroo, since you tried to go.
We'll make it short. We'll talk more about this experience that Clark and I had later. But for Bonnaroo, Clark and I got tickets, and then COVID happened and it got canceled, so we didn't go.
We got tickets 2019 for the 2021, and then obviously.
Wait, what? For the 2021?
That's what I'm trying to say. We got.
You've been
For
trying
the
to go.
2020 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know. I thought you said. I was getting confused between the 2021 and 2021.
You've been trying to go since 2020.
Yes.
And for one reason or another, you did not make it to Bonnaroo until
No.
2023.
Yes.
One of those reasons, including flying all the way out there to Atlanta for it, and then the weather was so bad it got canceled the day before.
Yeah.
So we had to re-strategize, and we just went to Nashville and had a good time. But there's a lot more to the story, but that's basically the sum up. Honestly, it worked out because we ended up having the best Bonnaroo crew ever with me and Clark and Vanessa and her significant other Ed and our friend Alex and his significant other Paloma.
Festies.
Festies, yeah. And all people who have been to festivals and know what they're doing.
And people that we've known forever. Like
Yeah.
me, Sunny, Clark, and Alex have known each other since like as far back as middle school and high school.
Truth.
So
Yeah.
it was really fun. It was a very good group of people to go with.
And,
Yeah.
my birthday was like
Oh, Clark had just turned 30.
like on
It was the like Thursday after,
yeah. So my birthday was like right on it too. So
like the week after.
We made a flag.
so Sunny surprised me with a flag. So then people, whenever they're walking by our campsite, were like, "Happy birthday!"
Yeah.
Like,
It happened
into
pretty
the
often.
campsite.
We would all take turns saying thanks.
Yeah.
yeah.
If whoever was outside and like out
If
and
you
about,
weren't
they'd be
there-
like, "Thanks."
Yeah, if you weren't there, I would say thanks. It's
Yeah.
like it's very clearly a picture of a dude on the
Yeah.
flag.
Like, what? I used to look like that.
It was a hot picture of you playing the bass.
Slap at the bass.
And
Yeah.
a hot high school.
That wasn't in high school.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh.
the other one. You were thirst trapping people with a high school picture of me.
Come and get him.
Who said it was a thirst trap?
I'm saying she was using it as that.
Come and get him.
I was hot, Ben.
Sunny, your favorite memory
Oh.
of Bonnaroo?
Chet. I don't know if it's my favorite memory, but I feel like it's the most distinct time or experience I've ever had at a festival. But Bonnaroo, it's not just music, but they also have a lot of seminars. Is that what you would call it? You can go like these this sounds so dumb explaining it like this, but you can go get some education. No, people just come and talk about different subjects throughout the day at the campsites. And Clark and I noticed that there was a Narcan seminar. We didn't really know what it was going to be, but it was just, I mean, we were assuming like, we would learn how to use Narcan. Narcan is a nasal spray that you can use to help reverse an overdose if somebody is overdosing off of
Opioids.
opioids. Thank you. I should have had the nurse explain it.
It's fine.
But next time.
You went to the seminar. I didn't. So.
But
We'll have the layman's.
but
And she can go, no.
It's naloxone.
it is. So yeah, we went to this Narcan seminar. A lot of people went. How many people would you say, Clark?
There's probably like 80, 100 people.
Yeah.
Especially for something, I mean, it was in like a really small area. It wasn't on a state.
And this is what this organization does. I wish I knew the name of the organization off the top of my head, but they basically go to different events and they educate people on Narcan and overdosing, and they teach you how to use it, let people ask questions, and then they gave out Narcan to everyone who went. But it ended up being, I wish I had the right words to describe the feeling there, but it was clear that everybody who went because they know somebody who overdosed, or have a family member or a friend who's struggling with addiction to opioids. So there was just this feeling in the room of everyone having like a common shared experience.
You could see it on everyone's face for sure.
Right.
Like, you know, as they're asking questions, as they're listening to the information. It was like, it made it incredibly powerful because of that.
Right.
It was like, oh.
I don't want to
you're,
say
looking at people
sad.
and you're going, wow, it really hit home.
This
for
affects
sure.
a lot of people. Yeah. I don't want to say sad.
No, we weren't. We were like really happy that we went to it. We were like very glad that we
Yeah.
went to it.
When we got back to the campsite with everyone else, we were like, we just went through something pretty crazy. But like,
It was deep.
yeah, it was pretty deep, guys.
Whoa.
I think that same organization was also at Same but Different.
The one that we just recently went to, me and Ed in Texas, the Two Step Inn, they had a whole
They
Narcan
did?
booth too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy. I wouldn't expect that at like a heavily drinking festival.
Yeah. You
But
can drink and
anyways.
do opioids at the same time.
I know, but yeah, I just,
Don't recommend it. The main thing that I learned for just the Narcan thing is if you use Narcan on somebody who's not overdosing, it's fine. It's better to use it than to not.
if it's not opioids,
If you think someone's overdosing,
even if it's not opioids, it's fine
If-
to use.
Yeah.
it's
Just in
yeah.
case.
I mean, I could use it on you right now.
Right.
It's not dangerous if you're not overdosing. So that's good to know because you don't question yourself. Like, oh, what if it, it's
Yeah.
like, no,
Harms
use
them
it.
or something.
Even if it expired already, use it. They gave us some statistic. It was like, oh yeah, this lady who was doing studies on it had one rolling around in her car for like 5 years or something and still tested the efficacy, and it was like 98 point whatever percent.
Well,
and it's
I
like,
still
that's
have the
crazy.
one that we got at Outside Lands from that girl that was just attending. It wasn't a booth or anything. This was like maybe
Oh, someone just
2016.
passed
She was
them out.
giving
There was
them
a girl
out?
that was just passing out
Yo.
Narcan,
Hey, big ups
and
to
I
big
still
ups to
have
that
that
person.
somewhere.
Big ups
Yeah.
to her.
I have one in my purse all the time.
I think I have one in a gold box now,
It used to be that they would take them away at festivals. Remember
Yeah.
that?
which is crazy to think about.
Okay, that's my Bonnaroo memory.
No.
What's yours, Vanessa?
Okay, so I have this friend who works for Bonnaroo, and he was like, hey, we might have some extra influencer wristbands that we can give to you if nobody uses them. I was thinking maybe he'd give us 2, one for me and my boyfriend. But he was like, how many people are in your group? I'm like, there's 6 of us. And he was like, let me see. And he was able to get us all VIP wristbands for free.
Yeah.
As for free.
That
So
was
that was
the
freaking
hookup.
awesome. It was my I think all of ours first VIP. Maybe not all of us, but
Not me. I got
Yeah.
artist passes to Kaboo,
oh, all right.
which is
fuck
better
you.
than VIP.
We're gonna cut that out just because we don't like you.
It was my first time having a VIP experience, and it was amazing. Purely for the fact that the VIP lounge is air conditioned, and if you've ever been to Manchester, Tennessee in June, oh my God, I've never been anywhere else hotter than that. Maybe Chicago in the summer, but literally sweating just standing there, like your forearms
Humid.
sweat. It's so humid. So that was amazing, and also they had the best bathrooms, and just being able to be in like a certain section VIP for like the main stage and the second largest stage was just awesome. Not having to wait in line for beer, bathrooms, food was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how we'll ever go back to GA after
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah. And the one area was like a cut through.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, we didn't have to go around a big
The
part
biggest thing
of
was
the festival.
being able to take different routes to stages.
yeah,
And it cut out so much walking time.
Yeah.
and crowd.
And then the crowd, and then the expedited entry, so we could
Oh,
go to
yeah.
the festival at any time and wouldn't have to wait in the line, really.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had lost 6 things before that, and I was pissed. I
Oh,
I
yeah.
decided to have a good attitude about it because I was pissed off at first, and then I was like, you know what?
I don't remember that.
The
I
Bonnaroo
do.
gods
I do.
are gonna provide us. Like, I
And
hope
they transform those into 6 passes.
that. Yeah, I was like, I hope that. What did I keep saying? I said, "Rue giveth, Rue receiveth." You remember this at all?
No.
Sunny.
Don't
Maybe
remember.
you know what? Actually, maybe it's because we decided not to tell Sunny.
Yeah. Rue taketh, and Rue giveth.
But
And
that
Rue
sounds
given.
familiar, though.
Yeah, no, I think it was a big
I
deal.
still
We
said
talked
that.
about it. We
Yeah.
talked about it afterwards.
Eventually.
But then when I did tell you, you weren't pissed at all. I was like, oh, I thought you'd be going to be pissed. You're like, why would I be pissed? So I was like, yes, thank you, Bonnaroo gods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That was sick.
Yeah.
Just crazy being able to do that.
Clark, do you want to say a favorite memory? You were there.
Oh, yeah. Probably Corey Wong's
Yeah.
set. Is a guitar player, most well known for being in Wolfpack. Epitome of taking advantage of all the artists being in one place for a festival that I've ever seen anyone do. And it was like a jam session. Did
Super
it start
jam.
at 10?
I don't know.
It was-
I
it
don't have
started-
No, it was
it's-
earlier than that.
It was earlier? Okay.
Yeah.
But it was at night. Like it started, it was dark out
It's
for
like
sure.
Corey Wong's Super Jam or something like
Yeah,
that.
and basically any band that had any lead singer from any group, I think hit them up and was like, yo, what cover would you love to sing with a full live band?
Right.
And they just had the most wild, eclectic, like there were multiple Steely Dan covers, there were Earth, Wind, and Fire covers, there was Red Hot Chili Peppers, there was Luther Vandross, there was
Prince.
there's Prince, basically the best wedding band you've ever seen in your life. It was just so sick. And then
We felt like it was catered to us.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
just crazy.
All
how-
this obscure music, Paul McCartney
yeah, but like they
solo.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like all of it was just so crazy. It was like they started with like In the Stone, which is like one of my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire tunes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no one besides Earth, Wind, and Fire plays In the Stone
Yeah.
in a public setting.
Right.
So yeah, it was crazy. I just thought that was like one of the sickest
Yeah.
sets I've ever seen. It seemed like every artist that came up to sing with this band was just hamming it up and having the best time doing it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was so cool.
Yeah, really feel good vibes.
Yeah, that,
When
like
they
everybody
did-
was just
Me, Clark, and Alex, who is also with us, have played music together for a long time. And one of our favorite solo Paul McCartney songs is Arrow Through Me. And we started to hear the bass line of the song, which is what opens the song. And the three of us looked at each other. We were like, no,
Yeah.
no. Like, we
Wow.
could not believe what we were hearing.
yeah, random deep cut.
Just so happy.
Yeah, so cool. And it was the lead
And-
singer from Hippocampus,
Ooh, baby.
who we didn't see their set at Bonnaroo, but like
Right.
it turned out him and
Tell me.
Corey Wong played in like wedding bands together. They knew each other.
my God,
like
that's funny.
they knew each other too. It was like that. It was just so cool. These weird, you know,
Yeah.
these like crazy connections that were happening, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I piggyback off that a little bit?
Yeah.
Also, what I really liked about Bonnaroo is I felt like the whole crowd, everybody was listening to the music.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most attentive festival audiences.
A lot of music festivals, it's like a social engagement, right? So you're like
Yeah.
in the circle with your friends talking, which that's fun too. But, you know, we love the music. And it was really cool to see people listening and reacting to guitar solos and like to bass. So we heard so many bass solos.
I heard
And
so many bass solos.
just,
this one
like-
weekend.
and then it made me be more attentive because everyone, you know, it was
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
yeah, it was really cool to see. And it makes sense because Nashville is a couple hours away and that's like the music capital of
No, actually, that's Austin, but yes.
what?
Yeah.
No.
Mhm. Austin is like the world's. I just looked this up because I was just in Austin. And I was telling Ed, I was like, "Oh yeah, we're in the music capital of the world," and he was like, "Isn't that Nashville?" I was like, "You would think so."
Nashville's
I was
But
called
gonna
it's actually
say-
Austin.
Nashville's called Music City.
Yeah.
I was going to say the music capital of Tennessee. So
Okay, sorry. Well, when I said the world, I was like, maybe not the world.
that's
but,
not
you
what
know.
I was going to say.
But I looked it up, and it is the world.
Yeah,
Austin.
The whole world.
Austin
That's
is
wild.
interesting. I could see that for multiple genres because Nashville,
Yeah.
it's like Nashville's got the country
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
history.
Yeah.
like that's the spot for
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah.
And the last one, sorry, I just keep thinking we should have just a whole Bonnaroo episode.
We will.
Maybe
We
not
will
use all
for
this.
sure.
Yeah.
But last one is we
Just
saw
little
Paris Jackson.
taste.
We saw Paris Jackson,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's daughter, on Father's
On
Day.
Father's Day.
Oh yeah, it was on Father's Day.
Yeah.
We were all like, "Did you talk to your dad yet?"
What was I gonna say?
On Father's Day, Paris Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Paris Jackson perform on Father's Day, and just the audience was giving her so much love.
Yeah.
And her music is really cool. It was just so interesting to see, like, I mean, you can't even touch, not that I was comparing the two, obviously, but her mannerisms were him, like the way she like did a little hop. Clark
She walked
imitates it
across
really well.
the stage like I was like, Michael. Like, I was like, that was
She moonwalked across the stage.
yo, if you think we would have said anything else before
Or
that,
yeah.
when Sunny brought it up, that's wild. No, I
Yeah.
mean, like, she almost did that little, like, when he kind of like
Like a
did
skip.
that strut that he kind of
strut.
does.
Yeah.
She kind of did that across the stage, and I was like,
But
that's-
not on purpose, I feel like.
no, she just kind of did it, and it was like, that's
That's just how she
Like,
moves.
that's like-
crazy.
right.
Yeah, she's like his build too. Like, she's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this like rail.
I didn't see her with
thing.
you guys.
rail.
I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, she like,
No, it was just
That's
the two of
how he
us.
was.
We got our asses up.
yeah, she was.
Oh, she was on early. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then she
yeah,
thanked
had,
him at
she
the
had a great
end.
band though. She's like a rock singer.
We didn't realize the connection to Father's
liked-
Day until she said it.
Yeah.
She was like, I just want to say Happy Father's Day and thank my dad because we're all here right now because of him. Which is like,
Aw.
yeah, we are. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be here performing. We wouldn't be here watching you. You know, it's like,
Right.
so I don't know. It was very,
How
it was very
touching.
sweet.
It was sweet. It was very a sweet sentiment, for sure.
The end.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed all of our beautiful memories at festivals together.
I think we really just wanted to give more of a foundation of where Vanessa and I and Clark come from when we talk about these festivals.
Plus, this is just fun for me. I like
Right.
I like getting to hang out with you guys and just talk about this shit.
I could keep
Even
going.
if
I
no
could
one
keep
else
going.
cares. It's just fun.
I'm going to listen to it in my car probably 4 times.
A million times while you're editing.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, great. Just don't do it while I'm here. I want to hear our voices.
I'll put on headphones.
Cringe.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Please go follow us on Instagram at Besties Podcast.
.com.
I know, I really wanted to say .com.
I know, that's what it looks like. It's just like, sorry.
Bye, Festies.
Besties.